safe homes. Great crisis.
Good evening, Mayor White and City Council. Thank you so much for your time today. My name is Tanya Adams Brandon. I'm the Shelter Director for Safe Homes Great Crisis. And our Executive Director is Lynn Hawkins. She wanted me to give her a sincere apology. She is very ill, has a high fever, about 102. So we are here today to apply for funding for a staff person in our emergency shelter for $7,000. As you know, we provide services to domestic violence and sexual assault victims in Spartanburg, Union, Cherokee counties. It is critical that we have the appropriate staff members at all times because we serve as a 24-hour crisis program. We never get a chance to sleep. We are always awake and available for victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. As you know, domestic violence has no time and hour that crimes will occur that involves persons being victimized. So with this position, this person will be providing crisis counseling, advocacy, case management, assisting with answering our crisis lines, routing those calls to the appropriate persons. They can give immediate assistance to victims that are in need, coordinating services with our law enforcement to get persons to our emergency shelter at all times of the day, as well as this person is assisting with living skills and providing those necessary needs for the victims that are directly in the shelter. One of the things that's very important to know is that in 2009 we provided assistance in our area to 3,710 adult victims of domestic violence, and we also assisted 2,279 children that are traumatized by domestic violence. As we know, it is a very critical issue in not only in our community but in our nation to continue to do all that we can to reduce the numbers of persons that are traumatized and affected by domestic violence. We provided services to 300 people that were sheltered in our facility in 2009 alone. Already we have seen an increase with 2010, and it's just the month of March in our numbers of persons that are needing services. We provided 28% of those services to victims who were directly from the city of Spartanburg. Thank you very much.
Any questions, Ms. Brennan?
Thank you so much for your consideration.
Thank you, ma'am. South Carolina Legal Services.
Good evening, Mayor, Council members. My name is Al Parker. I'm the Managing Attorney of the Spartanburg office of South Carolina Legal Services. Our office is located at 48 East Main Street. We have been in the Spartanburg area for almost 40 years now, and under different names. We've been South Carolina Legal Services since the 5 programs across the state merged in early 2002. Prior to that, many of you may remember Piedmont Legal Services. We are the only place to go if you're a low-income citizen of Spartanburg County or Spartanburg City, and you need free legal services. We go by the federal poverty guidelines and assist citizens who make up to 125% of the federal poverty guidelines, which is about a little over 13,500 or so for a household of one, and then it goes up incrementally from there based on the number of people in the household. We do have certain special grants where we can help seniors over the age of 60 regardless of income. Again, we do civil legal services, no criminal. We do quite a bit of the biggest area probably is family law, and kind of in conjunction with the prior speaker, Ms. Brandon, we did get quite a few referrals from safe homes to help with issues related to domestic violence. And in fact, there's so much work out there that could be done by legal work that we have to limit the types of cases we do. As an example, there are 5 grounds for divorce in South Carolina. The only one we assist with is divorces on domestic violence. So if someone came to it, and that's one of the things our board of directors is made to do, is they're required to set priorities on what types of cases we do. And we survey the public once every 3 years to determine what the real need is there. We also do quite a bit of consumer work lately. Consumer and housing has really picked up with the economy. People who want to file for bankruptcy, who have been served with collection papers, people who've been evicted from their homes, or apartments, people who have been served with foreclosure. We also partner with, other agencies. We receive direct referrals from Safe Homes, direct referrals from Interim Hospice to help people who may be in their last days of advanced directives, such as a healthcare power of attorney or those who may need a will. Another prong of our assistance is, in addition to direct representation, we teach citizens of Spartanburg and the other two counties we serve, Union and Cherokee, how to get a divorce on their own if it's a no-issue divorce. In other words, if no property, no debt, no kids. We do a clinic once a month where we teach them how to do that themselves. We just recently started, and as a result of the economy, we have a lot of people who want to get a reduction in their child support because they've lost no fault of their own. And we've recently started those and are trying to do a couple of those every 6 months. This past year, we served a little over 700 citizens of the city in either the classes or in direct representation. That was an increase over the prior year and has steadily increased as the economy has gone down. Our clients have gone up. We have, as I stated, our office is over at 148 East Main Street. We have a large conference room facility, and we've allowed other partners to use that. Other state homeless coalitions use it for meetings. The local altruistic chapter uses it to put together their literacy bags. And anyone else that has asked is willing to provide use of the facilities. We are asking for a sum of $4,500 today to help defray the cost of our utility bills at the local office. I think that completed says in our application that we were in somewhere in about the $5,200 range for cost last year, and we're really asking $45 to help defray that. Thank you.
All right, any questions?
Yes, sir, and Mr. Mayor, and in previous years, you've asked for around the same amount of money. Has that always been utilities or?
It has always been utilities, and one of the constants is that the utility bills have actually stayed about that figure, the $5,200, $5,500 over the past few years. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Upstate Homeless Coalition.
Mr. Mayor, members of council, my name is Mike Chester, I'm Executive Director of the Upstate Homeless Coalition, and I appreciate very much the opportunity to talk with you this evening about some of the things we're doing. I could explain a bit about our request. The Upstate Homeless Coalition is an umbrella organization for 13 counties in the upstate. We provide the annual HUD Continuum of Care grant application, and each year and have been fortunate enough to be funded for the last 12 years, bringing into the area something close to $4 million in terms of monies available for homeless persons and families. We house over 500 people daily in a variety of housing programs, transitional programs, permanent housing programs. We just completed 43 units of housing for seniors on South Liberty and Goldman streets called Liberty Square, and that brought about $4.5 million into the city in terms of construction and jobs. We are also completing 2 14-unit 811s, one that will be providing housing for Charles Police Center, and another that will be providing housing for South Carolina School for the Deaf and Blind. So we are engaged in Spartanburg